Are you confident in your English skills? You might be surprised to know that even advanced learners make small but impactful mistakes that go unnoticed. Today, we will correct 10 such common mistakes that can instantly refine your English. So, let's get started. Watch till the end because I have a quick quiz to test how many of these mistakes you have been making. Okay? Here is the first question. We'll see where is the mistake in this. I have a good news. Can we say I have a good news? See, good news. Good is an adjective. News is a noun. Noun. But news is an uncountable noun. For the uncountable nouns, we don't use a or an. So, as this news is an uncountable noun, we don't use a or an. We cannot use a or an with an uncountable nouns. This is a blind thing we can keep in our mind. Okay, so we have good news. Not we have a good news. We have good news. Next one. I heard an interesting news. Again, same thing. News is an uncountable noun. For the uncountable nouns, we don't use a or an. So, I heard some interesting news. Some interesting news. Because with the uncountable nouns, we don't use a or an. Right? We'll move on to the next question. It did not reply to my email. Did is what? Did itself is the past tense. Did itself is in the past tense. Again, not required to use past tense one more time with the did. See, did should be followed by, it should be followed by V1 form. Irrespective of the subject, irrespective of the tense, wherever you get did, it should be followed by V1 form only. And keep one more thing in mind, do or does also always takes, do or does also always take V1 form only. In simple language, we can say do, does, did always followed by V1 form irrespective of the subject, irrespective of the tense. Right? So, it did not reply to my email is incorrect. It did not reply. It did not reply to my email is the correct one. Sometimes we may say in the flow, but that is not the correct answer. Right? Move on to the next question. She did not went to the market. Did is always already in the past tense. It is in the V2 form. It should be followed by V1 form only. Just to keep one thing in the mind, do, does, did always followed by a V1 form. Wherever it may be and whatever the subject it is preceded with. Right? So, she did not go to the market. She did not go to the market. Move on to the next question. I am having two brothers. I am having two brothers. See here, am plus V1 plus ing form. Have plus V1 plus ing form. It is used in the present continuous tense. It is used in the present continuous tense. See, I am having two brothers is not the correct sentence because no action is in progress. Because no action is in progress. I have two brothers. That is the position. So, here I should say I have two brothers because it is a position. Because it is a position. Right? Move on to the next question. I am having a headache. I am having a headache is also an incorrect question or incorrect sentence. I have a headache. I have a headache. Not I am having a headache. Next one. Fourth one. Let's discuss about the project. Let's discuss about the project. Discuss is the word which does not require an preposition. Discuss means discussion. Again, why about is required? Discuss means we are discuss means there may be some topic to be discussed. So discuss can never be followed by about. So discuss only. So let's discuss the project. Let's discuss about the project is incorrect one. Let's discuss the project. It is the correct option. Always remember, discuss will not be followed by any preposition or should not be followed by any preposition. Right? Next, we discussed about the issues. No, it should not be followed by about. We discussed the issues. That's it. We discuss the issues. Again, the sentence is in the V2 form, means in the simple past tense. Right? Move on to the next question. I prefer tea to coffee. I prefer tea to coffee. When you have two options, one option is tea, other one is a coffee. When you are preferring, see, when you are preferring, the word prefer is followed by to, not by than. So, I prefer to tea means I like tea, not coffee. Right? Next one, he prefers reading than watching TV. Again, here verb is a prefer. It should be followed by to, not by than. So, he prefers reading to watching TV. Watching TV. He prefers reading to watching TV. What does it mean? He likes reading. He likes reading than watching. But here I am using than when I am comparing. But when we use prefer as a verb, we should not use a connecting word as a the. The cannot be used. Here we can use only to. He prefers reading to watching TV. Right? Next one. I look forward to meet you. See, remember one thing. Look forward to is a prepositional phrase. Look forward to. Look forward to is a prepositional phrase. It should always followed by V1 plus ing form. It should always followed by V1 plus ing form or ing. Indirectly, we can say it should be followed by either gerund or original noun. So, I look forward to, this is completely a prepositional phrase. So, it should not followed by V1. It should followed by V1 plus ing form. Means meeting. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to meeting you. Right? Next one. I look forward to hear from you. I look forward to hear from is also is incorrect sentence. Look forward to is a prepositional phrase. It should be followed by either original noun or it should be followed by a gerund. So hear is incorrect. Hearing is the incorrect one. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to hearing from you. Right? Next one. She is married with Ram. She is married with Ram is the incorrect one. She is married to Ram. See, in general spoken English, we say or we have the habit of saying she is married with Ram or Krishna or somebody. But married with is the incorrect one. Married to is the correct preposition. So, she is married to Ram. Next one, he is married with a doctor. No, he is married to a doctor. He is married to a doctor. See, these are the small mistakes we sometimes keep unnoticed, but this will make a big impact in our communication skills. Right? Move on to the next one. I cannot cope up with the stress. cope up with is the incorrect one. Cope with. I cannot cope with stress. I cannot cope with the stress means I cannot handle this stress. I cannot cope with the stress means I cannot handle this stress. So up is not there. We generally say, we tend to use cope up with, but that is not the correct one. We should say I cannot cope with the stress. I cannot cope with the stress means I cannot manage the stress. Right? Next one, she cannot cope up with the workload. She cannot cope up with the workload means she cannot handle the workload, or she has no capability of handling the workload. So cope up is not correct. Cope with is the correct one. She cannot cope with the workload. Right? Move on to the next question. I made a mistake to trust him. I made a mistake to trust him. It is a correct sentence only, na ma'am. Where is the mistake? You may ask me, right? But this is not the correct sentence. See, I'll tell you one thing. Made a mistake should be followed by, I will take another color pen. Followed by plus V1 plus ing form. V1 plus ing form. I made a mistake by trusting. I made a mistake by trusting him. Means I must have not trusted him, but I have already trusted. I must have not done it, but I already did it. Right? So I made a mistake to trust him is the incorrect one. I made a mistake by trusting him. Means now we are regretting. We might have not trusted him. We might have not trusted him, but we have already trusted, and we might have revealed our secrets. Who knows? Right? Next one. I made a mistake to share my password. I made a mistake to share my password is the incorrect one. Made a mistake should be followed by plus V1 plus ing form. I made a mistake by sharing. I made a mistake by sharing my password. I made a mistake by sharing my password is the correct option. Move on to the next question. He is very much tired. He is very much tired. Here tired is an adjective. Who is tired? He is tired. So it is an adjective. Right? So very much should not be followed with adjective. Very much should be used with the verb, but not with an adjective. I'm sorry. Should be used with the verb, not with an adjective. So he is very much tired is the incorrect one. He is very tired. He is very tired is the correct one. He is very tired. Next one, the movie is very much interesting. The movie is very much interesting. Again, point comes here. Interesting is what? Is it a verb? No, here it is not a verb. You may ask me, madam, how can you say that it is not a verb? See, the movie is, here it is a verb. The movie is very much interesting. What is interesting? Movie is interesting. So it is giving additional information about the noun. So when a word is giving additional information about the noun, that must be an adjective. So here it is an adjective. So when adjective is used, we should not say very much. We should only say very interesting, not much. Right? Now let's recap our answers. Our sentences, we can say, I have a good news. Previous question was, now I have good news, not I have a good news, right? I have good news, not I have a good news, right? Because news is an uncountable noun. For the uncountable nouns, we don't use a or an. Coming to the next one, it did not reply to my email. Did not is already in the past tense. It should be followed by V1. Next one, I have two brothers, not I am having two brothers, because it is a possession. Next one, Let's discuss the project. Discuss never followed by about. Discuss should never followed by about. Discuss should followed by directly object. Here, let's discuss the project. Let's discuss about what? About the project. About the project. Again, we should not write about here. Just for the information I am saying, let's discuss about what? Discuss about this project. But when we are writing the sentence, let's discuss the project, not let's discuss about the project. Right? Next one, I prefer to tea. When a word prefer is used, it should be followed by to, not than. I prefer to tea means I like tea, not coffee. Alright. Move on to the next one. I look forward to meeting you. Look forward to is a prepositional phrase, should be followed by either gerund form or original noun. Next one, she is married to John. She is married to, not with. Married to, not with. Okay. I cannot cope with the stress. Cope with means manage or tolerate something. So cope with, not cope up with. We generally tend to say cope up with, but that is not the correct answer. I made a mistake by trusting him. I made a mistake. Made a mistake should be followed by plus V1 plus ing form. Next one, he is very tired. Tired is an adjective. So, very easier is adverb. How much tired? Very tired. So, very is talking about tired. Means very is giving additional information about tired. So, tired is an adjective. So, it will be an adverb. Right? Now, it's a quiz time. It's a quiz time. See, we have questions, 3 questions. I am having a great time. She did not came to the party. I am looking forward to see you. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more lessons. Also, hit the bell icon to never miss an update. See you in the next one. Thank you. Have a nice day.